So, hi, my name is Chanel. I'm 31 years old and I have been homeless for the last 2.5 years. I'm disabled, both mentally and physically, and while it is not visually apparent, it is apparent in how difficult it is for me to get back on my feet. I escaped an abusive relationship in 2020 with absolutely nothing. I was sleeping on my friends' couches, I was sleeping in my car, and then I got a ticket, which I could not afford. So then my license got suspended. I was able to get it back, but as you know, if you've ever had your license suspended, it doubles the price of your insurance. I was not making enough to cover that, but I was living in my car at the time. So my insurance lapsed and I still had to work and I still had to live, so I kept driving. And then I got another ticket. Now, if I get another ticket, I go to jail, okay? So we're not driving anymore. I let the car go, but that's what I was living in. So for the last 1.5 years, I've been living on the street. If you've been following me for a while, you know this is not the first time that I've made a plea to the internet for assistance. If you've been following me for a long time, you also know that I fucking hate doing it. But for the last 4 months, I have been blessed enough to get to stay with friends of mine who had room for me to stay rent-free for a few months. And that was awesome, but I really do not want to go back to the street, and that arrangement ends in 1 month. Guys, if all of my followers were to get together and send me $1, it would absolutely change my life. I would be able to go and settle down wherever the fuck I want. I would be able to have enough of a cushion that I could continue with the process of getting my disability, which I am on my 3rd application and I am still waiting and waiting and waiting for the results. There's very little I can do in the meantime. It would be wonderful if I had help before then. $40,000 would change my life. But truthfully, I'm only looking for about 1/4 of that. Just 1/4 of that would be enough to get my license back and to buy a car, a used car, outright that I can sleep in and not have to worry about payments and just worry about the insurance. That is literally all I want, y'all. I just want some shelter over my head. I don't need a house. I don't even need a double wide. I just need a roof. You feel me? I'm not a beggar. I'm a hard worker. I've had over 40 jobs in the last 15 years. I've never had less than 2 at a time. And even though it puts me in the hospital every 6 months when I try to work, I am still looking for a job even right now. I ain't got no kids. I ain't got no drug addictions. Well, one, but who doesn't? You try surviving capitalism with no fucking